How does fiber laser cutting increase your output? I'm here at Fineline Steel Fabrication in Salt Lake City to show you exactly that. We'll look at how load balancing, smart safety, the right laser source, and first-time right production all contribute, and why Fineline is a great example of achieving more output with the same number of people. I'm Mitch Gerth. Fiber laser cutting has become the benchmark for speed, accuracy, and efficiency. And when the machine around the laser is built to keep up, you can cut heavy plate with the same precision and edge quality once reserved for thin sheet. That's exactly where the Voortman V353 comes in. This machine is engineered as a moving gantry system that fully exploits fiber laser technology, designed to maximize uptime, automation, and downstream throughput. Cutting takes place inside an enclosed gantry that moves over a buffered stack of plates on a cutting bed, extendable up to 120 feet. The gantry is lightweight yet rigid, enabling 1G acceleration, safe operation, and consistent results. Automatic nozzle changes and in-process quality monitoring remove operator dependency, while large plate buffering enables true lights-out production. You'll get more parts per shift, predictable quality, and higher output without adding labor. So how do you increase output without adding people? A long cutting bed, configurable from 40 foot to 120 foot, is part of the answer. But length alone isn't enough. What matters is how you use that length, and that's what we call load balancing. In real production, cutting and unloading rarely line up. One nest finishes in minutes, the next takes much longer. With just 2 tables, that mismatch creates waiting time, and waiting time kills throughput. Fineline chose a 40-foot bed because it fits their floor space and matches their production mix. Supported by a Voortman V310 for their thicker material, the laser covers plate up to about 3/4 of an inch. For that range, the peaks and valleys are manageable, so a 40-foot cutting bed gives enough buffering to stage multiple plates and keep production in continuous flow. In more complex environments, some steel processors extend that same principle with 80 feet or more, giving even greater buffering and flow stability. This results in a system that adapts to your space, your mix, and your strategy. And with longer beds, you also enable just-in-time production. Parts can move straight from cutting into welding or assembly without building inventory. I know what you're thinking. A gantry moving at high speed? How comfortable are you unloading the machine while it's still cutting? Looking over my shoulder, I think the question answers itself. Safety and output go hand in hand. And yes, this is still the same operator we trained on day one. Multi-zone laser scanners protect the work area with a warning zone and an inner hard stop zone. If that zone is breached, the laser shuts off and the gantry parks instantly. Once that area is clear, VACAM resets automatically. Cutting operation resumes with minimal interruption. On the V353, first time right really means first time right. Every contour is cut in a single pass, bevels included. Parts come off the table within spec and move straight into your next operation, not back into rework. Not every application requires oxide-free edges, but if you value clean cuts, nitrogen is a strong option. This edge cut is cut with nitrogen. It's clean and bright with no oxidation, so the part can move directly downstream without extra preparation. There is one thing to consider. As parts get thicker, nitrogen cutting requires more laser power. With the V353, you can choose between 15, 20, or 40 kilowatts of laser power. Here at Fineline, they selected the 15 kilowatt, and that is a smart choice. Their V310 covers a heavier plate range, and matching laser power to your actual job mix is always the most efficient approach. Bigger isn't automatically better, but if your production shifts toward thicker plate, stepping up to a 40 kilowatt does bring clear advantage. You can cut significantly thicker material, up to 3 inches straight, and extend your clean cut window up to about 1 inch. The thicker delivery fiber also helps when nesting heavier parts tightly, making them easier to separate and unload. And of course, higher power means higher cutting speeds in thicker range. Ultimately, it's not just about cutting plate, it's about how much finished product you've moved downstream. I hope I've shown you how the right fiber laser setup can increase output, reduce rework, and streamline your process. Be sure to check out other videos in the series, and don't hesitate to contact us if you'd like to explore what this could mean for your operation.